Oh, hello. Hello, and welcome back to Two Guys, One Moop. This is episode five. Five. And I am joined, as always, with the most handsome Greek under the sun, Mr. Brando Comics.
Oh, I love when you lie to me, Fuzz. Yes,
It's not
here
a
I am.
lie.
Well, at least I have one fan. Thank you.
I'll always be your fan.
5 episodes, Fuzz. Five
I
episodes.
know, right? 5 episodes consistently.
Consistently, weekly, brought to you by us.
Yes. How fucking funny is it that two dudes that are constantly busy can find an hour a week
I
to
don't
sit
know.
down and talk dumb shit?
Oh, priorities, man.
Oh, man.
Priorities.
So, how are things in your neck of the woods right now with quarantine still going on?
Well, my wife is still working from home,
Yeah.
and that's awesome.
You
No,
look
I'm
so.
just kidding. Yeah. No, good. She's doing her thing, man. She's still
That's
on that
good.
hustle. I commend her for her work ethic. You know, she could be super lazy during all this. She's not. She's still doing that grind, that hustle. I'm
Oh
still
yeah.
going to work, so nothing really has
Yeah.
changed for me except how certain things are handled. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
My
about
wife actually got told she's not allowed to work from home anymore.
Lee?
Yeah, she got put to work from home like 2 weeks ago. So the first week she worked from home Monday and Friday. And then the following week they were like, we have to kick it up a day. So you're going to have to work from home Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. So she works from home on Monday. And when she got home from work yesterday, she's like, yeah, I'm not allowed to work from home anymore. I have to go back into work every day. I was like,
That's so
saw
fucking.
that shit coming. Dude, no, it's funny as fuck because like my wife is she's a mechanical engineer, but with her job now, she kind of got somewhat segued or promoted, whatever you want to call it, into like being like an office person to where she like handles orders, writes POs, figures out, prints and shit like that. So she's a jack of all trades and she learned a little bit through school, but she learned most of the shit she knows from her dad. So he was
Okay,
super
that's
old
cool.
school. So she's like a jack of all trades. So when she's not at work, all these people that she works with don't understand everything that she
Oh,
understands. So everything gets just fucked. So she was told by her boss on Tuesday, like, yeah, you got to come in here every fucking day.
and see,
Then
she's got
she
to
had
take a page. She's got to take a page from our book, man. See, what we do is we always pretend to be the two biggest fucking idiots, so nobody ever wants to try to rely on us. So they
oh
do
my
all
god.
the work, and we just sit there looking like,
No,
well,
see, my wife is the complete opposite. My
I,
wife absolutely loves being right, which she always
oh,
is.
always.
And she's just one of those people, man. She's just like very, very smart and she likes to be known for it. Where I'm the kind of person that even if I'm knowledgeable about something, like for say comics or movies or music, and I'm in a big like collective group talking about it, I will play dumb as fuck. I will just be like, "Oh yeah, how you do that?" 'Cause, even though I already fucking know how to do it, I just don't want people coming to me for shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Um, you're really talking your wife up. I feel like I need to talk mine up. Honey, you're cool.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
my
always talk
wife's
about
super
stuff
unique,
though.
man. No, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, it's Wife Appreciation Day now on episode 5. No, my wife's
Fuck
cool.
yeah,
I'm
apparently.
fucking convinced she's an alien. Like not like alien from another, like legit, dude. She's the alien queen, man. Like
Your
her,
wife?
my wife. Yeah, no, she's definitely not from this world. Her mother is convinced also she's an alien. Like a little, like I've known my wife 26 years. We've been together 11. And the whole time I've been kind of scared of her because she's a, she's not a cyborg.
Yeah.
She's I don't know. She's great though.
Right. Well,
I
wives
don't know.
are awesome.
Sometimes.
I mean, Fucking most of the time.
See, your wife actually supports you and watches this. Mine's not gonna watch this. I can say whatever I want. She's gonna sit there and like screenshot it in 0 seconds. Like it wasn't even like play wasn't even pressed, and then send it to me. She's like, "Look, I'm supporting you." I'm like, "You didn't even press play. The fucking play button is still there in the middle."
Now that is one thing. There's only out of the four that we have done, there's only been one episode that my wife didn't care for, and that was the one that I talked majority of the time.
I know I'm upset about that. I really enjoy listening to you talk.
She's like, "You can't do that shit. You can't be the only one talking."
It's not your fault that I'm a fucking horror dummy.
Mm. Well, I'm just a fucking weirdo when it comes to like all things horror. So, and I love it. So,
my weirdo.
I'll be your weirdo forever. I swear.
You're my favorite meat puppet.
That is still one of my favorite terms ever. Meat puppet is just one of those terms that like you can say it, but it's one of those things where you could probably get away with saying that shit around kids too.
I mean, I don't have any filter ever anywhere in front of anyone, so, as you know. So I mean, like you see how my parents like talk to me and how I talk to them. So.
That is true because that shit made me laugh.
Yeah.
A lot.
We won't get into that though.
Yeah, we won't. We'll stay away from that.
Some things need to stay private.
Agreed. Okay, so what are we doing today for the Big Bad episode 5?
Well, we have been doing the fuck it in a bucket, so suck it.
Nice.
And we pulled one topic out of the bucket last week, and we thought of a lot of things, a lot of content for that topic, but after we stopped recording because we didn't prepare, and we can't prepare. We pull topics out of the bucket, but like we're just two flops. So
totally.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. So, Fuzz, what did we decide on?
So this week we are calling this episode 5, Return of the Bucket.
I didn't know. I'm sorry, just the face you made when you said that comment.
I wanted to make it dramatic. Apparently my dramatic face is a fucking joke. No wonder nobody takes me seriously.
I'm so glad that was recorded because when I'm on my deathbed, I want that to be the last face I ever see before I die.
Okay. No, we're good. So basically what we're going to do this week is we're going back to the bucket, but instead of just doing one topic this week, we're going to do 3. So we're going to pull one, we're going to start with that, and if we start having a hard time with that or whatever, we're going to flip it, and we're going to grab another topic, and then so on and so forth. But we're only going to do 3 this week. So...
And just in case y'all forgot, Fuzz, do I know any of the topics you suggested?
No, you do not know. Your wife did know, but she probably don't fucking care. So she probably was just like, she's like, I remember this shit.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, and he doesn't know my topics. I wrote them out, and that's that. So, shall we begin?
We shall begin. Yes, go ahead. Get the Ninja Turtle, the Ninja Turtle size DOS boot.
Hold on, I feel like when I shake this, I got to make my face. Okay.
Oh my god, I love it.
All right. It's the face my wife sees when I climax. Oh man, this is one of my topics. So it's booty.
Yes, I can't wait.
I'm not even gonna bother you. Okay.
I was gonna say.
I try to be a little serious with some of our topics because I'm gonna be fucking with my hair the entire time. By the way, just let you know. All right, so digital versus analog. Digital or physical reading, and if physical, floppies or trades.
See, I actually like this
Yeah.
because yes, because of quarantine. This is why. Because I have always been 100% paper. I want to feel the book. I want to smell the book. I want to fucking rub it on my face. But recently, because of quarantine, I downloaded Comixology because I want to read shit and I can't go to the library anymore. So I got the 60-day free trial of the unlimited that they run, and it's got tons of books on there and stuff. And I've been reading digitally on my phone, and I have gotten to the point now where I think with certain issues I would prefer paper. But as for a lot of newer books, I don't know if I would hate going digital.
Fair enough.
I'm definitely more of a single issue person.
Floppies.
Yes, floppy flops.
Like us.
Like us, big flops.
Fucking floppy dildos. Just darting through the air. Like the kind piece of find under your mother's bed. Not your mother, I'm saying the audience's mother.
The audience is not mine.
Oh, not mine.
I like the wink. Just kidding, Mom.
The way I did.
Well, how do you feel, though?
Oh.
What is your take?
My take has actually remained the exact same throughout everything, which is this, and is purely just this. I will always be a flop. I love floppies. Mm-hmm. I love the single issues. However, sometimes I come in late to stories. Case in point, I lucked out because when I got Thor: God of Thunder, I found the complete single issue run. It's 25 issues for a steal. Like I got them for like less than cover price, slightly less than cover price per book.
Nice.
I think. Yes, my math is correct. And then later on, okay, wait, ready? Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. For Donny Cates Venom, spoiler alert. He ties in that story arc.
For real? The whole thing?
Yeah. Not the whole thing, but aspects. So
does he tie in the first two trades?
Yes.
Fuck.
I'll give you a hint. I want to Necro Sword. Oh yes. Congratulations, you're gonna be reading Kate's.
I gotta Kate's shit.
So,
God damn it.
Now, because of that, and that happens for a lot of different stories, is years later a new writer, a new artist will tap into the old stuff and make it relevant again. Now, what happened is there's certain aspects of that story that created certain issues of Thor: God of Thunder Volume 1 and 2 as turning into overnight fucking key issues. One of the characters, Null, I call him Null. Some people, Null, the symbiote god.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Tied into Thor: God of Thunder, issues 1 to 5. So now, a couple of those issues now, those single issues are like $30, $40, $100, whatever. And it's like, so when shit like that happens, and also this happened with me with the Immortal Hulk run, and if it wasn't for Mama Comics Instagram, thank you for selling me your issues, I wouldn't have the floppies. So when it comes to shit like that, and I go online and I go on eBay and I'm like, oh, let me check out the trades because I'm not going to buy the single issues. I want to really read this, but not for this much money.
Absolutely.
So I look up the trades, and sometimes I luck out and I find like some used copies for like a few bucks, so I'll buy that. But then other times, just too much. Like I'm not going to drop like $20 on a used trade, and I don't really want to buy the big trade either.
So I feel you.
I look on Amazon, and there you go. I can buy the whole run. Perfect 100% case in point right now is Lock and Key. I'm reading that exclusively digital because I don't know if you've seen how much issue 1 is going for, first print, but that's never going to be a collection.
What's it at now?
Hundreds.
Really? Because, man, well, fucking the show. I was going to say, because issue 1 before the show was, I think it was topping around 150, 175.
It's more now, definitely. And then they have those that exclusive variant 1 in 50. No, one. I'm sorry. Was it 1 in 50? Yeah, 1 in 50 variant.
Probably.
It was like $990. I don't know. So that's why, yes, I go digital for that, but I do prefer as a whole floppies. But
we'll see. And as you were saying though, with not getting into runs, I mean, I just read the first 2 volumes of Thor: God of Thunder on your recommendation, and luckily they were on Comixology Unlimited, so I got to read them. I got to read them quick. I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket. You know, like, I just feel that sometimes in the world that we're in, like with the comic game, like you run into this bullshit. Like it just happened with the Punchline bullshit.
Yeah.
Where it's like everybody and their damn brother went out and bought up every fucking copy of that. So the people that are actually reading said story can't fucking get it because they don't do pull lists, because for whatever reason that somebody doesn't do a pull list. And dude, my shop doesn't do it, but I know there's a lot of shops that will literally pull books out of people's pulls.
Oh,
if somebody's like, I'll give you $50 for this book.
Yep.
They'll yank it right the hell out of somebody's pull.
Loyalty. No customer
Dude,
loyalty.
my shop is one of the best shops. Like, I mean, I can say that and everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, because your fucking shop. Nah, man, I have gotten books at that shop like a week after release for cover price, even though they're on the fucking internet. Like when that whole Batman Who Laughs first appearance shit happened. Like, I don't know if you remember that. Like, because when CGC said that the Batman Who Laughs first appearance was Teen Titans 12, I had one. I already got one because I had Teen Titans, you know, at the time. I had a friend in the club hit me up and he was like, hey man, is there any way you could check your shop and see if they have one of these? So I called my shop and they luckily had one. And I was like, how much? And the guy that runs my shop, his name's Jamie. He was like, $3.99. I was like, you fucking sure about this? He's like, yeah, dude, $3.99. That's how much the book's worth. I was like, okay, cool. And I lucked out. But then, you know, there were other people that I talked to that were like, every back issue that the shop had, they yanked and fucking put out for $50 to $100.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the one thing that, like, as a comic fan, you don't want digital to take over. But if speculation is going to continue to be the way that it fucking is, digital's going to win. Because in the digital world, there is no speculation.
Nope.
That book's $2.29 digitally. And it's always going to be $2.29 digitally. You know?
Absolutely.
So,
and lastly on that, for me, I forgot also, when I take a lot of trips, me and my wife are big travelers. I like to read on the plane, and I obviously digital is the way to go. And what really nailed that in the coffin once was, I want to say we were going to Morocco, and so I had
somebody's fancy.
Oh no, dude,
I'm just fucking with you.
So I brought a stack of books because I wanted to read this specific arc or the specific story. I want to say it was Civil War. Yes, it was Civil War.
Like the original Civil War?
Yeah, Marvel Civil War. So I have the whole collection inside.
Right.
And it's like fucking pitch black in the airplane. It's sleepy time, but I can't. I'm one of those guys that can't sleep on the plane, man. Just can't do it.
Oh, man.
And I have that shit, you know, in bag and board. And I don't care if that comic is like $1 or if it's $1,000. I got my little white gloves.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like so quiet in the airplane. And then you just hear that. when you open up the bag.
Yeah.
And there's just like angry, like Moroccan guy, and I just see this.
I bet he was ready to fucking fight you.
Well, by issue 12, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's like, all right, motherfucker, open one more. We're going to fucking fight on this plane. But yeah, no, like, and that's the thing, man, is like, I think they both have their pros and cons. I think it's very, it's really kind of depending. Like, if you're a spec person, you're always going to go floppy because you can flip the fucking book. Yep. But if you're a person that loves to read and, you know, stuff like that, I think you'll find a way. You know what I mean? Like, even when spec takes over, you'll find a fucking way to do it.
Good. Ready?
I'm ready for topic number 2.
Okay. I won't horrify everybody with my O face.
Didn't horrify me. Ooh. Get in there. Get deep.
Oh God, I see my handwriting again.
All right, what do we got now?
I worded these funny. So listen up. Raw dog or Johnny? To slab or not to slab? And then, wait. Tramp stamp them, hoes, with cigs or keep them pure?
I fucking love all of that terminology.
So translation. Slabbing or non-slabbing, and signatures on books or completely pure, no cigs.
My take on the slabbing is I really think that's kind of your preference. Like me personally, there's not a whole lot of books in my collection that I would want slabbed, and the ones that I would want slabbed have unwitnessed signatures on them.
Oh.
So then you get the goofy colored fucking labels and you get into all that bullshit. And then, so, I mean, I think that's more of a preference thing. Like, because I have none. One. I have one graded book in my entire collection. And that's only because I bought it graded. Like, I didn't buy it raw. Like, I bought it, it was already fucking graded. I think it's like a 9.4 or some shit like that. But, like, as for signatures, like, I'm only really into SIGs for people that I'm, like, head over heels in love with, you know? Like, I've got a couple of books signed by Temple Smith. I've got a couple of books signed by, oh, shit. Why did his name escape me? Yep. Oh, fuck that one. And I've got some to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got like, oh fuck! Look at me karate chopping my microphone.
Because you got horny for Mignola.
I did.
Your dick knocked that over, didn't it?
I get the what are those? The vapors. There you go. But yeah, no, like I've got some SIGs on books, but like, you know, like I think it's really cool the people that like go out and every book they get signed by, you know, the artist and shit. Like I haven't my next man that I physically got to meet Mignola in person and get signed, and that was fucking top of my life right there, man. Because I just wanted to jump, dude. I just wanted to jump over the table and hug that fucking dude.
Hug?
I fucking probably would have humped him. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. I know you love him. You deserve to hump that man.
But yeah, man. But like, and I really think that comes down to a preference thing. And my preference, I'm just not huge on slabs.
I gotcha.
I like raw dog.
Raw dog. All right, you dirty, dirty whore. I'm 98% whore. I'm 90% raw dog. I don't. The few major, not major, well, the few expensive, more expensive books I have, I
Yeah.
bought when they're pretty high priced.
Right.
So I feel like this era has forced me to need to buy a slabbed book in order
Okay.
to guarantee the grade because
Yeah.
I bought one book maybe 2 years ago that was at like the oh man, my wife's watching this. Oh wait, no, she's not going to. It's like $100. $100, no, whatever. It was like 120. We'll say just say 120.
Okay.
And it was like, oh, and M near mint, never read, bought this off the shelf myself, and fucking great, never left the bag and board. I looked at the pictures and like, yeah, whatever, okay, cool. It's like you put it at like a 9.6. It said
Right.
9.6. I got it. Like I looked at it, I'm like, there's fucking water damage on the inside. Like this guy was just like looking over this comic when he was and just sweating all.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably sweated on it or some shit.
So like, come on, man. So after that, I was like, let me when I get bigger, like my Spider-Man 129, I bought graded.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes that keeps the prices also more honest because I bought like it was like a 6.5 129
Right.
and I got it for the same price that a raw like between 6 and 7 was going for. So I'm just gonna fucking guarantee it myself. And I get it. Some people are like, oh, but you can't touch the book, you can't look at the book, you can't read the book. Well, touching back on fucking topic number one we just did, fuckers.
Right.
I can read that goddamn shit digitally if I want. So
Exactly.
dicks.
Yep. Absolutely. But yeah, man. I don't have anything against slabbing. Like I think it's a wee bit fucking expensive. You know, like that's my big take on that. You know, like I was talking to our friend Heath, a hillbilly collector, the other night because I have a Next Men 21 that I got signed, and I want to grade it, but if I go through CGC, it's gonna get that
Label.
the color, and on the front, it's gonna say basically that somebody wrote on the cover.
Wrote on it.
You know, but you can go through CBCS and they will authenticate and verify the signature.
Yeah.
You get a red label, which, you know, it is what it is.
It's ugly as
But
fuck.
like,
I
yeah.
have 3 of those. I got 3 of those.
But the CBC label, I think, is ugly as fuck regardless. I just think it's ugly. I don't know. But to do that with CBCS, that's $80 fucking dollars. That's more than I spent on the book in the first place.
Yeah.
I got the SIG for free, you know, but then I got to pay somebody $80 to fucking look at it and tell me like,
yeah, that's
yep,
Mike.
Yeah, that's Mike. 1 and 2. Yes, this book's beat to shit. Like, you know, because it's a black cover, dude. Every spine tick shows up on a black cover. Like, no matter what you do. Yeah, tons of color break.
I'm with you.
So I'm in that boat where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna frame it and hang it on the wall, and I fucking know.
Awesome. So with signatures, I will get books signed. I will never buy a book that's signed.
I have.
Raw.
I actually have. And I have the COA.
Oh, well, actually, yeah, you just proved me a liar then, because I did buy one book signed with a COA, like pre-signed, but that was from the table direct, like from the table direct.
Oh, see, but that's different, though. Like, I got this shit off eBay. And it has a COA with it. I paid $10 for it. It's a Lobo Un-American Gladiators #3. Magnolia cover, obviously.
Shocker.
And
you all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't know.
Vignola cover signature.
Yeah, Un-American Gladiators, Lobo. Fuck. Yeah, I can't fucking remember, man. I'm sorry.
You bought a book with a COA.
Yeah, it has
Signed,
a COA with
right?
it and everything. There you go. Sorry.
I guess
I got
that's the
fucking.
exception. I'm talking
Look,
about when you see those
I'm
books.
going to be 100% honest with our audience. My daughter was trying to ask me something, and when this little girl mouths words, I I got nothing. So I apologize. I'm trying to do two things at once: parent and fucking pod.
It's quite all right, man. Quite all right. I enjoyed that. You did some awesome faces there too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, got the point across. So yeah, SIGs on books, I don't mind them, but I got to get them myself. I guess with the COA is the exception, but no COA signature on book raw, I will never buy it. I'll never
Yeah, no,
buy it.
I could totally understand that though, because I mean, there's a lot of fakers. I mean, they had that shit that went around not too long ago, dude, where like Todd McFarlane and fucking everybody else like went after some company because they were fucking verifying false signatures.
Oh, and how
So
about the big Stan Lee brush after his death? A
yeah,
lot
there
of
you
things.
go.
I know, dude. That guy signed probably over 1 million things in his lifetime that are out there,
Right.
and people were still making bank because they would undersell the
Yeah,
competition because those signatures were fake.
big
So
shit.
that's why I don't ever buy stuff like that. That's that. All right. Well,
All right.
are you ready
Well,
for Trace?
yeah, let's do topic number 3.
I really fucking hope it's not one of mine. I'm gonna really mix this one hard. Gonna get in there.
I hope it's just not one of my shitty ones. Because, like I said, I put a couple in there that are just absolute bullshit.
All right. Let's see.
Is this my right? Is this your wife's
Oh,
writing?
Come on, man. It's me. Oh, oh. Actually,
Uh-oh.
this one's a viewer suggestion.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't think up on the toilet 10 topics. I
Okay.
came up with 9. My wife, bless her, so cute, not a nerd like me, came up with this topic. And let me ask you if, like, do you think this topic came from a woman? Okay. Favorite character's spouse, girlfriend / boyfriend, and marriage news in comics.
That's definitely a woman question for sure.
Yes.
But that's actually a really good question, though. I mean, I don't hate it. And I would have to say, dude, like, honestly, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, couples and stuff like that. Like, none of that stuff, like, ever really just appealed to me. But that's probably because I was a fat loser my entire life. And girls looked at me and they were like, oh, get the fuck away from me, you fucking troglodyte. So I never really got into the whole love thing, but I've always liked the relationship of Black Canary and Green Arrow.
Okay.
I always thought that was like, they were just kind of like that badass couple, like that always got overshadowed by, you know, Batman and Catwoman. But like, I always felt that Black Canary and Green Arrow were like more of a cohesive, you know, unit because they were both on the side of good. It wasn't like, oh, I gotta make you be good and stuff. Or whatever bullshit fucking Batman Catwoman. But yeah, no, so that's probably my favorite couple.
Okay.
As for wedding issues, everybody hated the Bat Cat wedding shit, so I'm not gonna spoil that. Even though everybody else on the fucking internet already did. But
it doesn't happen.
Oh, you done did it now.
This has been out forever. Come on, man.
I know, but the wedding issue for me is the one thing that I do remember, like wedding wise in comics, was the marriage of Mary Jane and Peter Parker. Trash. Like that, I remember as a kid. But I remember seeing it and being like, "Holy shit!" I think I'll have to hit my mom up, but I know I used to have a bunch of old cards, and I want to say I have a Mary Jane wedding card.
Yeah.
Somewhere, yeah. I'll have to talk to Heath because I'm sure he's got one. All the goddamn
He's got
cards.
some crazy cards.
He's got awesome cards. I love it.
Um,
What about you, though?
my favorite marriage / girlfriend / couple is my own. I'm going to be the safe route. Say that. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck that noise.
Nicely done.
No. I hate Mary Jane Watson.
Why?
Just, I don't know, man. I just fucking hate her.
Don't tell me you're a Gwen Stacy person.
Listen.
Oh, shit, you are.
I
Oh,
am
no.
Team Stacy. And before I get fucking knocked,
Oh, God.
I was playing Punch My Pickle to the thought of Gwen Stacy long before she was Spider-Gwen. Just saying. So, yes, I am a Gwen Stacy fan. I hate Mary Jane.
Okay.
So, no. So, you know who I always wanted to see, like in a raunchy, fucking weird cartoon porn?
Who?
Venom and Black Cat.
You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen now?
It happened?
Now we put this out on the internet, in the ether. You know someone's going to pick that up and be like, oh, man, I want to see it too. Blah, 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 blah.
Would make it. Because, dude, yeah. If anybody out there makes it, send me the link. I'll be the first one to sit there. And,
Yeah, but wasn't she like always into Spider-Man? Wasn't that kind of like the Batman Catwoman shit?
Yeah, that's a big ripoff. That's a big ripoff. But yeah, and I'm not even a big fan of the whole. Like, I think the whole Batman Catwoman thing is cool. I don't like how it turned out. I'm not gonna absolutely completely destroy a phenomenal writer, which is Tom King, over that, because
most people would. So
yeah,
and most people did.
Well, because newsflash, everyone, this is a giant fucking production. If you think he was the only one that had his hand in that, then you really are delusional.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, but I mean, like, for my personal opinion, like when it did happen and everything came out and shit, and everyone was like, "Oh my god," I was like, "Did you really think? Like, did you really think they were gonna let Batman be happy?"
Yeah,
it destroys the character. So that was just my take. But yeah, and I mean, we all know how I feel about love and fucking comic book cinema too. So
oh yeah, that's right.
Fucking stupid.
Who else? What is it? God, Colossus and Kitty Pryde.
Yes, Colossus and Kitty Pryde. Yep.
That one. I wonder how that
Rogue.
Oh god, yeah, Gambit Rogue. I feel like those two couples, those four people, have like really bad sex, and I'll tell you why. Like,
one of them is completely made of metal.
Yeah, but dude, you don't think a guy whose name is Colossus isn't parking Titanic in that kitty?
Dude, I know nothing about Kitty Pryde. I don't know what her powers are. I don't know what the fuck she is. So
let's take powers out of it. Besides the fact, like that's a weird couple to me. And Gambit and Rogue. Yes. I think actually no.
Him, he dies.
I'll take that back. Gambit and Rogue is the most accurate human adaptation of how real life is with marriages, because when he enters that, it sucks the life out of him. Everything's forever changed. And that is so accurate to real life.
Oh, shit. Well, you know, who we really do have to talk about, though, is the Denbys.
The Denbys.
Ralph Denby.
Oh, Ralph. Yes. Okay.
And Sue, who, you know, things didn't end well for Sue. 2 times.
Twice.
But yeah, no, I actually just got done reading that again. And that's still one of my favorite fucking arcs. I absolutely love that whole fucking. But yeah, so there's another couple.
Vision and Scarlet Witch.
There you go.
That was well written. Tom King's Vision.
Yeah, but was it him and Scarlet Witch in that book?
No, but that just like kind of pushed my thought to like couples, and that's like the love, I guess the love story or the story of family. And I don't know, man. I'm so hard to make up good words for family and love because like
Because you're like,
because enter fart noise. No, but that was a good one. But no, Scarlet Witch and the Vision, at them as a couple though, because I went off on my tangent for the Vision.
right.
That's pretty cool, I guess. Trying to think who else. I don't really know anybody else. Wolverine and himself because he's an emo fuck.
Yeah, come on, man. He loves Jean Grey though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But come on. At the end of the day, he just self gratifies like we all do.
I wish we could get one of our friends on here to do his Wolverine impression because that shit made me laugh. Oh, Mary Jane, I love you. I'm a bitch.
And I actually like Wolverine as a character a lot.
Dude, I don't dislike Wolverine at all. I just always felt like I asked you because I don't know a whole lot about the character because like I'm not a Marvel guy, and I remember specifically asking you like because it was late one night and I was watching one of those movies and I was like, is this dude this emo in the comics?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's just the movies, and lo and behold, apparently he's pretty emo in the comics too. So
I have to say, because one of the suggestions I made for you, because I know a lot of people have a love-hate with Deadpool. So Deadpool, the good, the bad, and the ugly is my favorite Deadpool story ever.
right, I still have not read that yet. So
I think Wolverine in that story is the best. Like with
really,
Deadpool. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say that they were a couple in that story, and they're my favorite couple because the banter between them is great. Oh, and the 2016 or 2017, The Defenders, when they came out the Netflix series, Defenders,
Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, they adapted that into a comic. Actually, a fucking great story. I thought it was all that shit flew off the shelves too.
Really?
Yes, totally check it out. It's not that many issues. It's very good though.
Let's see if I can find it.
Deadpool and the Punisher in that was also.
Oh my god!
Cool.
I bet it was.
But other than that, actually no, I joke a lot. But honey, that was a good topic. I appreciate that. That was good.
That was really good. Thank you so much for that. And I mean, as always, guys, you had a suggestion?
Yeah,
I can try to shoehorn that shit in.
Yeah.
We don't care. Hit us up on the old Instagram, dude, at 2guys1moop. And speaking of moops,
I'm very passionate about this week's.
I am going to. That's why I'm giving you some time. I am going to turn it over to my buddy, and he's going to let it fucking rip on these clowns. So here we go.
Lean in for this one. You guys get to lean in. I'm going to fucking look into the camera like I'm talking to you specifically. I hope you all are watching this. So the collective moop are all you moms, dads, nannies, or children caretakers that are going out during this pandemic and you're wearing a mask, which is great. But then you're pushing a fucking baby stroller or walking your toddlers around. And guess what they're not wearing? Guess what they're not wearing, Fuzz?
What are they not wearing?
They're not wearing masks. So you are a sack of ass. You're protecting yourself
over your children. Yeah.
Kids that you are supposed to be responsible for.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's bad, dude. Yeah, that's real fucking terrible.
Stupid.
I mean, me personally, you know, I am married and I do have a 8-year-old daughter. And like throughout all this, like I try my hardest to keep her in the house if she doesn't have to go anywhere or I don't have to, you know, go anywhere, you know, and take her with me, dude. I try everything I can to just keep her in the house. But if I did have to keep her in the house, I would wrap something around her face before I even thought about taking care of myself.
Because you're not a fucking bag of ass, man. Because you're responsible. Like, dude, I'm sitting over there on the West Side Highway in New York City, and there's a big bike path and walk path, and it's just like,
Right.
and I see this lady with a stroller, and she's got the N95 mask on, and I'm like, and then she's walking by the stroller, and then she's got her toddler with her too.
Right.
And I notice, I'm like, the toddler's not wearing a mask, and then the baby comes by, and the baby's not wearing a mask, but mom's wearing. I'm just like, like, come on.
Man.
Are you? And I say to this lady, like, are you fucking stupid? And I'm like, okay, maybe this is just an isolated incident. Yes. You think that's an isolated incident?
No, it's absolutely not. No, it's not, dude.
First of all,
I see it all the fucking time.
First of all, stay inside.
We don't even live in the same state.
Nope.
And I see it. So,
like, come on. So please, put fucking masks on your children if you just so desperately need to go out during this time. And if you just go, listen, I get it. And I'm not a dad, except to a lovely Scottish fold cat and a chinchilla. But anyway,
they got masks. They're wearing masks right now.
And if I took them out, they got a mask. I actually had a miniature Bane mask made for my cat. So, fuck you.
Fuck you.
So, I get it. The kids get stir crazy. You want to take them out for a walk, but like,
yeah, absolutely.
In very populated places, you're not the only one going on walks. People think, 6 feet apart. Okay, that's great. You're 6 feet apart. But when one person's walking southbound and one person's walking northbound, y'all are going to fucking go, oh, it's like those math. If train A is traveling, no, you're going to cross paths.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Look at each other. And do you know how many mouth breathers are in this world? A lot.
Oh, fucking shit.
A lot of offensive mouth breathers that just really hurt the shit out of me. Yeah. There's Johnny come lately who all of a sudden gives a shit to go on walks. Well, he's walking by your kids, and of course, and you got those people that always just need to say hi to like people's kids and say hi to them. Oh, look at that pretty little girl.
Oh God! Holy shit! You just scared the fuck out of me.
And they're breathing. You don't think that? Stop it. Masks
Agreed.
All around. You don't have a mask. Anything that you can layer. Layers are important. Bandanas, no. You want to layer things. So I'd rather wear over my face than a bandana, and instead of something that I usually have up in my face, which is panties.
Hey man, I've seen videos where you can use that.
Yes. You take a T-shirt. Here's the collar of it. Here's the arms. You fold 1, 2, 3. Turn it around. You put the thick part over your face. You tie that in the back. And you're fucking good to go. If you can't do that for your kids, then stay the fuck home.
I 100% agree with everything you just said.
So can I lay the fucking hammer for the move of the week?
Lay it. Lay that shit.
Fuck you.
That's what you get. Alrighty. So now that we're done with you motherfuckers, we're going to shift gears to something opposite side of the spectrum. And we're going to talk about fucking amazingly awesome parents instead of you bags of shit. And we are choosing our shout out this week to be a GoFundMe for baby Maverick. And I'm going to let Brando talk more about this. But listen up, because this is a very, very serious thing.
So over here at Two Guys, One Moop, we joke around, we fuck around a lot. But when we say this phrase, all jokes aside, that's when you know we're being serious. So all jokes aside, In lieu of a shout out for another YouTube page or an Instagram, we are going with Baby Maverick. He has a GoFundMe. His parents are Christopher and Caitlin Brower. This hits close to home. We also put out a couple-minute video only purely talking about that. However, I know that times are tough. Fuzz knows that times are tough. I'm not asking anybody to donate a lot of money. If you can even spare $5, that would be fantastic. This family is the opposite of the moops that we just talked about. They are doing everything in their power. These two parents are doing everything in their power. Their baby, such an adorable, cute little boy. He got diagnosed with OTC. If you want, you can Google that to check out the more specifics on it. It's basically an issue where there's a heavy amount of ammonia buildup in the body, and his liver doesn't function correctly. And he is going to need a liver transplant. Now, he's a baby. He's going to need a liver transplant. Let that sink in for a minute. So he needs medication that is actually one of the most expensive or the most expensive medication on the planet to just stay alive, to just wait long enough to be able to transplant.
Yeah.
So if you would be so kind, if you go on www.gofundme.com, and under the search, I'll make this real easy for everybody. When you go to the left-hand corner where it says search, you just type in Baby Maverick liver transplant. He's going to pop up. You're going to see this little fat cheek, adorable baby. And please donate if you're unable to donate so we could
share.
Yes, share, because that could make him be on the trending page of the front on the front and expose it more. And that's that. Yes. And like I said, I'm not a dad. I can't even understand the horrors and anguish that this family's going through. And I know that definitely tugs more on this guy's strings.
Because I am a dad, and I couldn't even begin to imagine. You know what I mean? Like, luckily, you know, our daughter was very healthy her entire, you know, baby years and shit like that. But like, absolutely, just I can totally sympathize, because I wouldn't know what to fucking do, like, if I was in their situation. So any little bit helps, and a share, a couple of bucks, something, you know, just try to help these people get their voice out to be heard.
Please. They're very, very deserving. This gentleman, Chris, is and has sacrificed a lot and given a lot to the community, and they're very deserving of your charity.
Absolutely.
Please and thank you.
Absolutely, guys. And thank you for...
Real quick, so you can see just how adorable this kid is. I'm trying to pull up a picture. Look, come on. Hold on. Let's let it focus a little bit. It's kind of hard to see because the glare.
Yeah,
you can just see the smile.
I was going to say, you see the smile. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, it just came in. Nice. Just absolutely adorable baby boy. And I mean, like I said, like he said, like we've said, like, all jokes aside, like, we love to fuck around. We love to have a really good time and joke about, you know, for the most part, inappropriate shit. But this is something that means a lot to both of us, and getting people the help that they need. So, like I said, share, donate if you can, but share regardless. Just share, so we can try to help these people get in the right eyes to help as much as we can. But so that brings us to the end of our episode. But to not end it on such a down note, I did want to tell you, my wife suggested to me that we need a catchphrase. I don't know what said catchphrase is gonna fucking be, but she suggested to me that we need a catchphrase.
Okay. I know our original one that we thought of.
Oh yeah, it was a good one too, but
fuck it.
I don't know. We'll have to think on it.
I'm afraid of that one. Because worse than the Illuminati coming after you.
Oh, no shit. But thank you as always, guys. And we will see you next week. Same time, same channel, YouTube, Podbean, fucking IGTV,
IGTV.
your fucking mom's house. I don't know.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
See you guys. Have a great one.
Thanks, guys. And as always, be safe.
Bye.